This is Homestead, a mod pack designed to increase the comfiness and coziness of Minecraft. So why am I telling you this? Because I decided to play this mod pack and I could not believe how good it was. Of course, we gotta start off by naming our world, so I chose Cozy Minecraft, going with the theme of this video. So the first thing I decided to do was to read the books, obviously, because I had no idea what this mod pack was about. The first book was not very useful, but the quest book was a whole new world to me because I did not know what to expect. The quest book was less of a book and more of a quests page. I decided to claim the first quest, which was basically just a free task or reward for playing the game. My next task was to cut down 16 logs from a tree, which I thought was pretty easy, and when I tried to cut it down, I realized I had an axe, so I decided to do that. The mod pack has a special feature so that when you cut down a tree with an axe, it falls like a normal tree in real life instead of like a Minecraft tree where it just levitates. I then continued to just keep cutting down trees because my next quest was to get 20 sticks, which was gonna be really easy with this mod, with the falling tree, because I could get logs so quickly that I could almost just instantly get those sticks. Since it was getting late, I decided to get some stone and make some stone tools because I was gonna find a home location, and I didn't want to be toolless while I did that. Now that I have my stone tools and the resources to find a home, I decided to just craft my tools and leave, and set off to find a home somewhere in a biome that I like. While I try and find a base, I'm gonna tell you about the goals for this episode. My first goal is to find a place for a base, and my second goal is to build a simple house. There's not much I want to do in this episode, mainly because it's gonna be a short episode, but there will be more episodes to come where I do more stuff than just look for a base and build one. It turned to nighttime, so I decided to just make a hut and stay there for the night because I didn't want to be out fighting mobs for the whole night, and I'd rather explore some stuff like the quest book. I decided to kick off the day by searching for a home location, and I actually ended up finding a new type of village. I ended up getting a bed from one of the village houses because I did not want to have to wait for every single nighttime to go by. I then continued searching for a home location and ended up finding this Skyrus place, which is really cool, so I decided to set up base here. Okay, I know, it was a short day, but that's just because I was trying to search for a base, and that always takes so long. So that's the reason why day 2 was so short. Even though I chose Skyrus as my home location, I actually decided to go to the Maple Forest because I felt like Skyrus had an interesting choice of blue blocks. I decided to set up my base in this open area in the forest. I decided to make a wood cabin because I felt like that would go good with the Maple Forest. I decided to do some landscaping and set up the entrance of my home. I finished up the main bit and decided to go to bed. Nothing much happened on day 4 except for me just building most of my home, which, yay! Now I have a pretty nice home, but it's not complete. That's pretty much it for day 4. Nothing much happened for the rest of the video besides me exploring, so let me summarize it up for you. I found a village, then looted said village, and looked around. I then went back home and finished up the base. Thanks for watching the video, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss part 2.